Everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Growing Together series. I'm so happy to be back today in the Marigold household with Farrah and Rao. I have returned Clara back to her mother today, so she's back in our household, and at the moment everyone is just off at work doing their work tasks. Farrah, of course, is working from home as she usually does, and you can see that she has a couple work from home tasks to do. At the moment, I just have her tutoring a student online about communication, but I will cancel this one so we can go ahead and, oh no, that's going to mess our day up a little bit. Okay, I think I'm going to just hire a repair service person to come over and fix this, and while we're waiting for them to come over and fix this one, I'm going to spend a little bit of time with Mr. Charlie. Where have you ended up? Okay, so he's just come and waddled all the way upstairs on his own, and I think he's coming to play dolls in his big sister's room. What are you feeling sad about? Left behind from his parent not being here, and he also wants to go and see his grandma. Oh, Charlie, are you okay? Okay, so I am going to discipline him for breaking the dollhouse because he does need to learn that he can't really do that behavior. So I'm going to hug it out over smashing the dollhouse. Farrah obviously is quite a calm parent, so we're just going to give him a hug, and then I'm going to go ahead and repair this one so when Clara's home she doesn't have a fit about it. But no, he's like, no, I don't want to have a hug. He's obviously feeling a little bit upsetty, and he has a stinky diaper, so we will go ahead and change him as well. All right, just changing little Charlie's diaper now, and we've had our royalty report come in this morning. So at the moment, it looks like our books have actually gone down in their worth. I mean, I feel like Farrah hasn't written anything since the Starlight Accolades, and even though she was really, really keen at the time to write more books, I feel like this whole not being able to get pregnant thing is the only thing that's taken up her mind in the last couple of, I'd probably say years at this point, maybe like the last year since they were engaged, since Farrah and Rao got engaged. And I really think it's taking quite a toll on her. She's completely given up at like her writing. She hasn't been planning her wedding or even really told all of her friends yet that she is engaged, even though it's been quite some time now. So what I think I want to do is actually get Farrah to try and talk to someone about what she's going through. She feels like a burden talking to Rao about it because she knows that it's her fault that she can't get pregnant. So by talking to him about how she feels like it's just putting more of a burden on him, which is 100% not the case, but that's just how she feels. So I really think Farrah is probably just going to go ahead and see some of her friends today and just try and like distract herself a little bit from everything. I feel like she's suddenly kind of woken up a little bit, and she's looking at Charlie and she's like, oh my gosh, you've gotten so big. Like, how has it been this many years already, like since we started trying for another child? And she's kind of like received her funds from the royalty report this morning, and she's realized that she's kind of let go of her life a little bit. So I think she does want to get back on track. Like, obviously her not getting pregnant is a massive part of her life, and it's something she wants to work towards, but I think she's starting to realize that she can't really just 100% focus on that. She's also got children she needs to focus on. She also has a career she needs to focus on, and like, as you know, she hasn't received any kind of promotion since she started because she's just been so comfortable in this current position. But I feel like she really wants to work towards her like career goal. She's not getting any younger, and of course that is writing for her. So we do have to go finish our work from home tasks this morning, which I'm gonna get her to do right now. So I'm going to plan an agenda for the faculty meeting. Yeah, and she even has this little sad moodlet essentially saying, when a sim has so many friends, it can be so hard to hold on to them all. Even still, Farrah still feels bad when she loses one. So she basically feels like her friends are slipping through her fingers because she just has not made time for them. And I think that she's starting to realize that she really just needs to go ahead and keep living her life no matter what is happening in her own personal life. And I think a lot of that is going to be doing things that are going to make her happy. So I feel like today we want to go ahead and finally start planning our wedding. I really want Farrah to go ahead and like have a kind of like a bridal shower or like a bachelorette party type thing with some of her friends. We're not getting married today, but I do want her to get together with her bridesmaids, tell everyone that she's engaged, and of course like set up some sort of like bridal shopping with them. And I also want to include Clara in this because she is probably going to be like our flower girl, or even like a really solid part of the wedding. So I feel like Farrah has been really keen to do this today, and once she finishes her work from home assignments today, I will go ahead and get her to maybe even start writing a new book. Maybe she could start writing about her fertility story, just to kind of get it out of her mind and onto the paper. Charlie can talk! What are you doing, Charlie? Oh my gosh, he's up here talking to the stuffy. You want to give it a hug, Charlie? Oh my gosh, he's such a happy little lad. He really wants to see his grandma. So, you know what? Do we want to invite grandma over to hang out with you? I will get grandma to come over for dinner then, Charlie, since you want to see him so bad. And we want to read a book at the library. Okay, what else do we want to do? Leave a drawing for someone on the board. I don't know if we have like a board in our house. It's the weekend. Clara wraps up that week with a C in school. Oh my gosh, Clara, what is going on with you? You're uncomfortable from, oh, she has an illness. Oh my lord, let me look at you. Oh, that does not look good. Oh gosh, this is every mother's nightmare. Your child returning home from school with a sickness that she didn't previously had, and we also already have a baby in the house. So we're like, oh my gosh, Clara, stay away from Charlie. Go to your room, get inside. We're going to grab you some water, we'll get you some medicine, and hopefully you'll feel a little bit better soon. So I'm going to go ahead and I think we've got medicine in our inventory. Oh no, we don't. Does Raul have it? I don't know. I think I'll just have to order some new ones. Okay, I'm going to quickly get some medicine. Oh my gosh, June's here. She's helping clean. Thank God. I'm going to order some medicine for Clara. She just popped herself down on the couch. She's like, Mom, I'm so itchy. Please help me. Please take this, Clara. There we go. You probably feel a little bit better after you've had this. Yeah? Oh, there we go. You feel so much better. And what have you got going on? Trusting the universe. Okay, cutie. Do you want to get your homework done this morning? All right, so Charlie's talking to us now. We kind of want to go to the library and read a book and also start on maybe another book. So I think I'm going to get Farrah to sort of travel off since June is here. I'm going to leave everybody at home and just head off by myself today since we have grandma looking after the children. And I'm going to send us over to just the library so we can go ahead and read a book and fulfill our wants. Okay, so I'm going to come and say hi to the librarian. We actually haven't been to the library at all, I think, since we have moved to this town, which is actually a bit of a shock for us because we're a massive bookworm. So I want to come and introduce ourselves to the librarian over here and just get to know her and see if we can get ourselves a library card. Just let her know that we're not really new to town, but we haven't really been here before. What? We think she's stuck up. Okay, so Farrah doesn't really have the best impression of her, but that's okay because we were going to come and read a book anyway. I'm going to come pick this romance book. And here she goes. So she's reading her book in this terrible lighting and she's feeling a lot happier. She's already completed it. Raul got promoted. Oh my gosh. I reckon he's just texted us and he's like, guess what? I got a promotion at work, babe. I'm so excited. I'll see you when I get home, but we're out at the moment just kind of in our own little world reading our book. What else do we want to do? Finish reading a book. Okay, we'll do our best to finish reading one, but I don't want to stay out too late because we do obviously have children and a fiance at home waiting for us. Okay, so we're just kind of flipping to the last page of the book now, and it looks like we actually finished the book all in one reading session. Farrah's probably looking at the time going, oh my gosh, oh crap, I can't believe I read that whole book here at the library. I better head back home before my family worries where I am. She obviously did tell Raul she was out of the library, but I don't think he expected her to be there for about 2 hours. I think he probably thought she was going to come and just browse some books and check out the space and then head back home. But no, I think reading that book got her really inspired. Yeah, feeling fulfilled. Farrah checks one more task off the list of things she wants to do. So finally, for the first time, she is actually doing things that she wants to do. And although she's feeling a bit sad about losing some of her friends, she's starting to make plans about her future and where she kind of sees herself and what's actually important to her. I'm just chatting with the librarian now about her favorite author, and I think we're going to let her know as well that we also write books, and we obviously have realized that our books have kind of gone down a little bit in the last couple of weeks. So we're kind of talking to the librarian about potentially setting up like a book signing or a book reading here at the library. And I think the librarian's going to say to us, well, I have heard of you as an author. I did read your books. They are amazing, but unfortunately you just haven't written anything in a couple years. Usually we only promote artists who are newly releasing books. So is there anything new coming out in the next couple of months? And Farrah's like, oh, well, I haven't really actually started any book yet, but I do have a lot of ideas. So if I could write something new, would you consider doing a signing? And I think the librarian is agreeing to that. Oh, okay. I think the librarian will say, yes, I would love to have you here for like a little book signing, because in my eyes, this is such a small town and this library is not only a library, but there's also like a little bookshop section. So I think that Farrah would be quite keen to do a bit of a book reading, a book signing here if she releases a new book. So that's kind of a new goal she has for herself now. So, you know, we're kind of looking to the future. We're looking to finally get married, or at least, you know, make some headway in that section. And then she's also inspired to write a new book now. The only thing she's a little bit sad about is that she feels like she's losing some of her friends. But we will go ahead, of course, and meet up with some of those guys in the coming days. It is obviously the weekend now, so I feel like she's definitely got time for that. But I think we honestly have to send ourselves home because Rao obviously got a promotion. I want to go celebrate with him. Oh my gosh, we are starving. Hi guys, did you guys end up cooking anything for dinner, or did you eat it all? Because I'm so sorry I'm home so late. Let me check if they have anything in here. There's a fish pie. Okay, I guess we're gonna grab a serving of this one. But how are you, Rao? He's feeling a bit tired, but he obviously was waiting up for Farrah to get home. He is so happy about his promotion, and I think he's probably going to come and tell Farrah straight away. Where is she at? Yeah, Rao's just feeding Charlie some crackers before bed, but he's going to come down and tell Farrah about his promotion in a minute. I mean, he already did text her about it, so she knows. She's just spending some time with Clara since we haven't really seen Clara. I want to ask her how her time at her dad's was. I really want to express some love to her and just say, we missed you so much. I hope you know that we'll always miss you when you're at your father's. And Rao's come over and he's like, guess what, my little loves? Got a promotion at work. How awesome is that? He definitely feels some sort of way about it. He's very, very happy. And I think we are going to celebrate tonight by maybe going to the movies or something. So I think it's bedtime for you, Miss Clara. I know you're not super tired, but it is 10 o'clock, so you need to go to bed. And we're actually going to head out and go to the movies tonight with Rao so we can celebrate his promotion with him. Movies is only a couple-minute walk over here, so I'm not too worried. Okay, so these two are heading out together now. Okay, so I'll just hire a nanny. And oh my gosh, the movie is literally taking us to 1 o'clock in the morning. We just got out of there. Did you like it? Oh, she's feeling in quite a romantic mood, but also extremely tired. Rao's just, you know, doing... Wait, why you feel embarrassed? Boo, bored, disliking the movie. Oh no, I feel so bad for him because we liked it, all the lols. Oh my gosh, well, I'll have to come and chat with Rao, and we're just going to let him know that we're really, really proud of him for getting a promotion. You've been working so hard, honey. I'm so happy that you finally got your promotion. I know it's taken a lot out of you. Oh, they're so cute together. And Farrah's like, honestly, I've been thinking, I think I'm ready for us to get married. I really want to go ahead and start telling some of my friends and family about the engagement, and I just really, really want to do this with you. So they're having a little bit of an intense kiss moment at the moment, but I'm going to send these guys home. They probably both need to go straight to bed, but I'm not opposed to a woohoo before bed. And of course, Rao and Farrah are getting into bed to have a little bit of a woohoo. These guys are so sweet, so I'm just going to let them rest now, and hopefully they have a nice sleep. Alright guys, so we are all dressed up today because today we are finally going out and meeting with some friends. Farrah's just going to take the dog on a bit of a run this morning so he can release his bladder, and also we're going to go get some fresh air. Miss Clara over here has decided to somehow dye her hair. I think this is a cause of the tooth fairy because it happens in my other series too, where my Sims lose teeth, but she just had some food. I think today I'm going to see if Clara wants to have some friends over. We did meet a couple of friends yesterday at school, so I'm just going to honestly invite them all over to hang out. And of course, I'm also going to invite Lana as well, who is our best friend. Look at her go with the little doggy. These guys are so cute. So once Farrah is finished with her work today and she gets home, I'm going to go ahead and plan a little bit of like a bridal shower for her so she can go and announce all of her engagement to all of her friends, and I'm also going to ask them to be our bridesmaids and just be a part of our wedding party in general. She's really keen to now just get a move on with this wedding, of course. So first step is obviously telling people and getting the wedding party sorted. That's what we're going to do today. If we have a chance, I will also go and have a look at some wedding shops and pick our dress out, but we might have to leave that for the next episode as well. I'm not too sure. It just depends on the time. So we'll go ahead and do that once she gets home, and hopefully it will all go to plan and she'll have a nice day feeling pretty confident. At the moment, she's not feeling the best. She is feeling quite tense because she's like, Farrah can't loosen up. It's just killing the mood, other things on her mind. So she's trying to remain positive, but she obviously has this like tense feeling behind the scenes because of everything that's going on. But I think she's doing a really good job of staying positive and she's happy about her workout, which I'm glad about. She's running all over town by the looks of it. Okay, so I've gone ahead and planned a little event for Farrah and Rao's wedding this afternoon. Initially, I really wanted to do like more of like a bridesmaid type get together, but I was thinking, and we haven't even like announced our engagement yet to all of our friends, so I thought it would honestly be better if we kind of just did an engagement dinner and then all of our friends can come and Rao, you're not going to go to work. I'm sorry, you gotta stay. And then Rao can obviously come and introduce the engagement along with Farrah. I just feel like it's a much better fit for what we kind of wanted to do. I've decided to set it up in Henford-on-Bagley at the park where we had Clara's first birthday party. I just feel like all of our friends live in Henford, so we probably should be the ones to make the trip out to see them all. And obviously Farrah is hopefully going to be feeling a little bit better from seeing her friends and everything. She actually has only announced her engagement to June at this stage, so I'm going to get her to kind of make the rounds and tell everyone that she's now engaged. And I think this is Rao's mum. Yeah, look, she's hugging a little Charlie. Like, hello, grandson. I don't think these guys have spent a lot of time together, so can you actually talk to her at all? We'll meet her properly for the first time, but everyone else is just sitting down and having some tea, some biscuits. I'm gonna go ahead and do some orange blossom tea. Sounds really good. And poor Rao is just like in a little bit of an embarrassed mood. Oh my gosh, so he performed badly at that woohoo. Oh, he's feeling some kind of way about it. Maybe you can have a chat with June. Okay, so I'm gonna see if he can actually ask June to be the officiant at the wedding, because I really want her to be a big part of the wedding before she passes on. Obviously she's not getting any younger, so Rad's gonna come and ask her if she can be part of the wedding, be the officiant, and obviously we still need to let everyone else know that we're actually engaged. She said yes. She's like, I'm so happy, thank you so much for asking me, Rad. I would love to officiate your wedding. She couldn't imagine a better task at the wedding. Oh my gosh, bless these guys. They're so freaking cute. And where is my little Farrah at? Okay, so she's just talking to Jack and June's boyfriend over here, and also Clara's here. She's like, what's up, Dad? Just saw you yesterday. Now she's giving her mom sass. She's like probably asking if she can have another sleepover, and she's like, Dad, let me have a sleepover. Why can't you be cool like him? Like, it's not your day, Clara. Just go hang out with your friends. We did invite Lana, of course, so she can spend some time with Lana. All right, so I'm going to come around and just kind of announce my engagement to my friends. I think I want to let Kyra know first because she actually is our closest friend. So I'm going to go and announce our engagement. She's over here just talking to her daughter. Guess what? We're engaged. Oh my gosh. Kyra's so happy for us. She's like, oh my gosh, when did you get engaged? We're like, oh my gosh, on our trip like a year ago. I'm sorry I haven't told you. It just hasn't been what's been on my mind. I've just been so busy with everything. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and enthuse about our wedding. And I also want her to be our maid of honor because she obviously is our best friend. Like, I love her so much. I also want to get some pictures of her so we can like kind of remember today. Everyone's really enjoying this party and getting along. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some tea as well. Okay, so we're just taking a little selfie with our bestie. All right, guys, so we kind of have an announcement to make. So I'm gonna call attendees. Let's have a toast over here. And I'm going to go ahead and get Farrah to give a toast so she can announce to everybody the purpose of the party today. So we're gonna kind of be like, she's standing the wrong way, but we're essentially just gonna be like, thank you everybody for coming today. I know this was a bit of a last minute surprise kind of party, but I want to go ahead and announce that me and Ral are now engaged, and obviously you're all invited to our wedding. And she just did it all in one go, which I think is best for her. Now she's feeling a little bit embarrassed, but she'll probably make the rounds and talk to all of her friends at some point. Okay, we're gonna come grab some tea as well. Oh my gosh, I love this little tea set. This is so English. These guys are so cute. Ral's mum and our dad are like talking together, but I can't tell if they're like getting along or not. Interesting. Oh, Daddy's got his son. Charlie's a little bit upset. Aww. Like, Charlie, there's like so many things you can do at the park. Are you gonna go look at the swans or something? Okay, so we just announced our engagement to our mom. I don't know if she was very pleased for it, but I think she's happy that we're at least making a life for ourselves that's not embarrassing. I'm gonna ask her about a wedding day and be like, oh, what was your wedding like with Dad? Did you ever regret it? Just kind of catch up with her a little bit. Oh, and yeah, she's crying. Our mom is definitely an interesting character. Farrah is like, the older she's gotten, the more she's realized that Her mom's opinion about her like doesn't matter. She's just gonna live her best life and do everything she can. She may as well, but she's gonna be nice to her mom because at the end of the day, she doesn't want to burn like any bridges between family. Family is so important to her. As you guys know, even if they're a bit awful like her parents. And to be honest, at least her parents have showed up at like almost every activity. And look, her dad's giving June a hug as well. Let's eat food all together, guys. So I'm gonna get everyone to come up and grab some food. Come on, get some food, guys. Oh, she's over here talking to my dad still. Okay, everyone's gone over to get some food. Maybe I'll see if Clara wants to play on the swing or something. She's like, I think Clara probably thinks this party's a bit boring. She's like, I'm here for the food, but it's hot and we're in Hempel and Bagley. I want to go home. Look at her with a little pot. That was so cute. I'm gonna see if we can get a toast from June as well. So I'm just gonna ask her like, hey, do you mind saying a couple words at our little party today, since you were the first one to find out about our engagement, and obviously you're the reason why me and Ral are even a couple in the first place. I feel like I owe so much to you. So Miss June is going to get off and just have a little speech and say a couple things as well. Like to Farrah and Ral, she's telling a story about how they met, and she's like, I feel like I'm the one that got these together. Just call me Cupid. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, Charlie's like saying hi to, I can't remember her name. Kaylin, he's saying hi to his little friend, toddler. They're both the same age. I love how Farrah and Kyra both had kids like at the same time essentially. Like I know they're a little bit of an age gap there, but they're basically the same age. Aww, look at him giving her a hug. Okay, so essentially we've kind of wrapped up this event now, which I'm okay with. Everyone's still kind of hanging around a little bit and just having a good time. I feel like we got to tell most of the people our engagement, but everyone heard it when we announced it anyway. So it was really fun. I'm going to come over and give a hug to the people remaining. I really want to chat with Raoul's mum a bit more as well, since she's going to be our mother-in-law really soon. So I'm going to go on ahead and announce our engagement to her, but we're just giving Jack a hug and thanking him for coming. It's obviously not easy for Jack to be here because he's had feelings for Farrah for a little while now, but I think he's at this point where he is just happy for her and he's ready for her to move on. So oh, are you happy you're engaged? New mum-in-law? We're gonna gush about partner and just say, Raoul's absolutely amazing. You raised him so well. Like, he really, really appreciates you, and I'm really sorry that we've moved so far away from home. But hopefully one day we can all end back up in Hempel and Bagley when things are right. She's like, no, that's okay. You guys are living your own life. You gotta go off and do your own thing. Okay, so I feel like most of the crowd has sort of gone away now. We did as much as possible. We're just grabbing little Charlie. I'm gonna give him a bit of a hug over here. Okay, it's starting to rain. Oh gosh. Okay, I feel like people are gonna start heading off now that it's starting to rain, but thank you everybody for coming to our engagement party. Everybody knows now. I feel like Farrah feels so much better for it. Like, let's check. Yeah, look, she's literally so happy about being around friends. I don't know what this moodlet says. I really want to check it. Wedding day inspiration, how sweet. It's so beautiful to see a love like that. From asking about a wedding day. Okay, so she talked to her mom, and then she's still a little bit sad that her friends have like a bit distant, but she is taking the right steps to move forward. And I think the last thing we need to do before we leave is actually come over and just give Raoul a big kiss, because we did this together. It's our engagement and I want to show him some love. Oh, just grabbing our little boy. Oh, he's hugging Clara. So sweet. Okay, I think we all need to head off now before we get too wet. Come on, guys. Charlie is having a tanty. It's time to go home. Oh my gosh, looks like Farrah just befriended a family-motivated sim. Family-motivated sims tend to put family first. Farrah likes this. Of course she does. Duh. Oh my gosh, the nanny showed up. No, please leave. We don't need you here. We're home. We're home. Please leave. I mean, I guess maybe the nanny can look after. I feel like after that whole engagement party today, Farrah maybe feels a bit more inspired to go ahead and start writing a new book. I think we have a resume writing one, but I think she's actually going to go ahead and start a new book because she really wants to start writing books about that are a bit more personal. So I'm actually going to write a book, and we're going to do a sad book because, well, it's about our life and how we're feeling sad and working through the hardships of not being able to kind of end up where you want to end up. And I think she has a lot of sad moments in her life. Obviously, her life has worked out really well and she has a lot of good moments too, but from the start to now, a lot of her big moments have been filled with sadness. So we're kind of writing a book, and it's going to be a little bit of like a memoir towards us, but not really directly to us. We're just kind of, it's definitely going to be I think she's going to write like a bit of a story about like some characters, but but the main character is going to be very much reflected on her own life. I'm just going to call the book Growing Together because that's what our series is called. So this is the book that she has to dig deep inside and find out information from. And yeah, look, she's even like sad writing it because it's bringing back all these memories of her past and everything she's been through, even though things have turned out really well for her and she now has 2 beautiful children and a fiance who she'll be getting married to very, very soon. Oh, poor Raoul's asleep. Go on, go to bed. But I'm gonna let her go ahead and finish writing her book. And I'm also gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know it was a bit of a short one, but I hope you like it regardless. Next time, Farrah's gonna get a head start on some wedding planning. We're gonna be going to the boutique with some of our friends and picking out our wedding dress. And then hopefully in the following episode, we will be getting married, but who knows? But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!